Rejection is such a big part of our life. And unless you understand how to look at it, it's going to affect you. It's going to beat you. When I first started my career in the military, I was insulated from rejection. It took a while after boot camp, but I became a cop. I was 300 pounds and I carried an M16, which meant nobody told me no. I didn't see much rejection for almost 8 years. And then I got out and went into full commission sales. Oh baby, I learned a whole new world of rejection. I can still remember my first day. My GM came to me and said, here's a bunch of business cards. They had someone else's name on it who they had just fired. She said, wipe them out and put your name on. And then she gave me one sentence in training. She said, walk out the front door and call on every business in the city. That was my entire training. I had no background, no skill sets. I knew nothing about the industry whatsoever and nothing about sales. I was a novice. I was worse than a novice. That day I can remember, it was worse than boot camp, my first day of boot camp, because I experienced so much rejection in such creative ways, business owners telling me no really, really creatively. And in my last 30 years, I would guess I've had at least 20,000 no's or 20,000 rejections, and that's being very conservative. I've had to learn how to deal with rejection because I have figured out rejection is either your friend or your foe. It's either going to help you or hurt you, and it depends on how you look at it. Now, if I look at it as a foe, that means I'm going to try to avoid it because I don't want the pain of it. And if I avoid it, then I also avoid the learning experience and the motivation that comes with it. I don't learn anything. I crawl into a hole and I cover up on life and I try to avoid it, which means I've quit and I've given up on everything. Because rejection is part of our life. So I have to see it as a friend. I have to see it as something that's going to help me, something I can learn from and get better, something that can motivate me. Because all rejection is the world telling me it's my report card. You didn't pass yet. I have to get better. So I've got to go back and I've got to analyze and figure out, how do I get stronger? How do I get better at what I'm doing? How do I serve people in a better way? Rejection is just our report card. How you see it will affect everything in your life. Is it your friend or is it your foe? I hope today that when you wake up, that you look at rejection just like you do failure, which is your greatest teacher and your greatest motivator. Run towards them, not away from them. My name is Ed Carcarey, and I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion, you'll find your life.